guys, welcome to Deadpool Rob's Geek Chat episode 16. I have this week James. Woohoo! If you can see him, there he is. Our first ever
live in the man cave.
He's in the man cave for our first ever actual physical guest on the Geek Chat.
Getting cosy in the man cave.
It is very tight, man. The ceiling is literally right there. James is squatting on a chair, half out the door, man. His ass is actually out the door right now. How are you, man?
Alright.
Yeah? What have you been up to?
Had a week off work. Kids were ill. Didn't do nothing.
Nice. Did you manage to get yourself any geeky purchases?
Just went today to Fantastic Store.
Of course.
Got myself a Ecto 1 license plate.
I have to zoom a picture in here later on or something. I'll find it online. Yeah, definitely, man.
Other than that, not really.
Nothing. How do you feel about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Love it.
Love it.
I used to have a Donatello knitted jumper that my mum made me when I was a kid.
There you go.
Love it.
I've just brought it in. I've lost it already. I did purchase myself. Where have I fucking put that? It's gone. Oh, there it is. What do you reckon?
Nice. It's not Donatello. But
This is Michelangelo. It's a NECA. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. NECA? NECA? NECA. I'm going to have to look that up, man. But they are posable from the movie. Do you remember the movies?
Yeah.
When we were kids, the 90s. But I've wanted one for years and years and years, and they were mega bucks. And they finally come down in price, and I won it on Facebook Marketplace. 25 quid. That's not bad.
Nice.
They're 35-ish on Amazon, so I got it at a good price, man.
Are you going to get out and pay it?
No. You don't get out of the box, man. Why would you do that? I'm tempted because he's cool and you can do so many poses. He's got a little slice of pizza and everything. I don't know if the camera can see that or not.
I feel sorry for him after watching Toy Story.
Yeah, that's something make you feel bad. But he's got his he's got his nunchucks, he's got his pizza slice. I can't see it because the glare. I hate the fucking glare on this, man. But yeah. What else you been up to? Work?
Driving my car.
You'll have to do some geeky shots with your car. Like get Deadpool to pose on your bonnet.
A couple of weeks. I've got some bits being done to it next week.
Nice.
So it's going to look...
Are we allowed a tease of what it is?
Just getting some bonnet vents put in, side vents, little stripes, go faster
Go
stripes.
faster. Just give it an extra 1 mile an hour. You drop the gear, that stripe kicks in.
Getting the rear diffuser bit around the exhaust. Then just waiting on the spoiler.
Nice.
It's gonna
Are you going to put any Gazza stickers on it?
Jazzy stickers? Oh, maybe.
And I see this van every day. He parks outside the school where the kids go. And he's literally covered in stickers.
Mm-hmm.
But do you want to, I wouldn't say ruin it, because it's Gazza stickers, but would it take away that?
I had thought about getting like a roof wrap. And the guy down at Vision Designs can put literally anything on your body wrap stuff.
Nice.
So potentially,
Get hold of Gaz, man.
Yeah.
He sometimes watches, I think. So if you hear that, Gaz, get designing. But you like 4, don't you? So you could have.
Yeah.
You could have a U as 4 with your hammer between. I don't know, man.
I'm not that much of a wanker driver. Just because I've got a wanker car.
Nah, you're all right, man. You're fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, man, I've got a list to work through. We're going to call up Ian in a minute to discuss Loki and see what he's been up to. My question to you and to Ian is going to be, if you had £1 million right now, but you could only spend it on a man cave. So any man cave you like, so if you go, any cave at all, so you could have the Bat Cave, you could have Iron Man's where he makes all his suits.
Right.
You could have Fortress of Solitude, you could have Castle Grayskull. What would your ideal thing be? If you've even got one?
Well, out of all them, or
anything,
just like
anything.
Because I like all my music stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
I'd have like a proper little recording studio going on with stuff that I could actually use.
That would help. Yeah. It's all well and good having a bat cave, but if you can't fit in the bat suit and you don't fight crime, it's a pretty expensive thing.
Yeah, just like keyboard, guitars and stuff.
Nice, man. Recording studio and all the gear. Would $1 million be enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have change from that probably.
Yeah, man. I don't know, because obviously a bat cave would be awesome and that, but then you sort of think about it. I love technology and stuff like that, so I'd like a more Iron Man crossover with Batcave sort of thing. I'd have all this technology suits, but I love the fact it's a cave and you can go underground to a secret entrance. I love all that.
Yeah.
I love the idea of pushing, you like move the statue's head. Like, have you seen it in the Batman where he does it? Takes Shakespeare's head off, press the button, the man cave opens. I want to do that. That's what I want. But yeah, I'm going to ask Ian that in a bit, man. Do you like The Sopranos?
I've not watched it.
I've never watched it, but they've just announced they're doing a prequel.
Oh, right.
So beforehand.
Yeah. It's got happy in it, isn't it?
I don't know.
Is it? I'm sure it's got happy.
I've never seen it. Everyone's going to hate me for it, but I've never actually seen it. Bit of good news for you then. Thor Love and Thunder comes out May the 6th, 2022. So we've got another year.
Yeah.
But still freaking awesome. Apparently they're going to be doing more of, because Valkyrie's now the Queen of Asgard. Apparently she is a lesbian or bi. I'm not sure, so I've got to watch what I say. But she's going to be looking for a love interest, apparently. You got a friend? That's a cat, by the way, not a child or anything, don't worry. Or my partner, Emma, that is a cat.
It's Storm.
It's Storm the cat. But yeah, so we've got another year for that, man, unfortunately. We'll wait to do Loki until Ian's on. Monsters, what's it called? Monsters at Work. Have you seen that?
No.
Right. You know Monsters Inc.?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No,
I did mention it before.
Yeah.
It is based a day after Monsters Inc. So when they take over the factory, there's a laughing factory. It's based on that, and they're all working in it.
Right.
There's loads of new characters, so I'm quite looking forward to that. I love Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
I freaking love it. I'm a proper Pixar. I love it, man. Good Omens 2, season 2. Did you see the first one?
No.
Freaking hell, man.
Ooh,
It's very different. It's sort of like the I don't know how to describe it really. It's totally different. David Tennant's in it. And he's awesome in it. He's like, is he the devil? And the other one's an angel. And it's like the end of the world's happening, sort of thing. And they're just sort of arguing about their old friends, and they keep talking and meeting and doing all these weird situations. That it's quite good. It's different. Worth a watch. But season 2 they've just announced.
Tell you what I have seen a trailer for. That Marvel What If.
Yep.
That looks like I'm not a massive fan of cartoon things.
See, I am, but
Yeah,
they carry on. Yeah.
I've tried to watch like Clone Wars and stuff. It's going to take me ages.
Not for you, not for everyone.
But the trailer for that, actually, I was like, oh,
yeah,
that looks quite good.
Yeah, man.
actually.
It's all the sort of different timelines or multiverse and stuff. So Captain America's a zombie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Iron Man isn't rich, for example. What if Iron Man wasn't rich, or what if he didn't get found in the desert? What was the other one? Go remind me. You've seen the trailer.
Doctor Strange in there fighting himself.
Okay,
so,
right, yep.
Yeah, that looked good.
Yeah, man. It is. Isn't Captain America Peggy Carter in it though?
They're Captain Britain.
Captain Britain.
Yeah.
Because that is, I can't remember Captain Britain's name, but in this What If, it's Peggy Carter.
Yeah.
Which that's quite good. It is. I reckon that'd be good, man. It's Marvel anyway. It's going to be good in it. But did you ever watch Dexter? TV series? Nah, man.
Yeah.
You got a lot of watching to do, man. They did 7 seasons of it. 6 seasons of it. Fucking brilliant. It's this serial killer who's he's a forensic geek and scientist, forensic evidence collector scientist, and he's the one doing a lot of the killings and stuff like that. And he always collects a little sort of glass thing of blood of his victim. So he say he kills you, he does whatever to the body and that, but always takes a little thing, and he keeps, and all the police are suspicious of him, and they're not. Then he gets cleared of it, and then there's his sister's a detective, or his doctor's sister is a detective. But John Lithgow's in it. Do you remember him from? He was in Daddy's Home 2. He was Will Ferrell's dad.
Yes.
But he was in lots of stuff. But he was. It's called the Trinity Killer. I had to write it down to make sure I got it right. He was called the Trinity Killer, and he was in season 4, and Dexter killed him. So I'm not sure how they're going to bring him back. But apparently he's coming back. Worth a watch, man.
Mm-hmm.
Season 7, they changed director, and it wasn't as good. But can't please everyone, man. Black Widow.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
I'm going to... Go on, you go for it.
I was just watching a thing about the Red Guardian. Because I did a bit of research, because I was like, I don't know who he is. Obviously, it's Hopper from Stranger Things.
Yep.
I was like, who's the Red Guardian? And now, originally in the comics, he was Black Widow's ex-husband.
Okay, yep.
He's like the Russian equivalent to Captain America. Yep. But obviously, in the films, it'd be a bit weird. So he's more like a father figure.
Oh.
And there's the woman, I can't remember her name. It's like, is they like a fake family? I think they spent years as a fake family or something. So he was the father, there was the mother, and then the two sisters, Black Widow
and that woman that's in there. Yeah.
So the mother figure, there's rumours, there's theories that she is Taskmaster.
No.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to do some research.
Oh yeah. But yeah, Red Guardian. Yeah, obviously in this film it's not her ex-husband.
Okay, so they've changed it for.
Yeah, in this sort of Marvel universe, it's nothing like that. He's more of a father figure. But
yeah, looks cool, man.
Yeah.
I've said about it before, and that I always said, is she good enough to lead a movie? She's always been in Black Widow. She's always been that second character or third character or fourth character. Mm-hmm. But is she good enough to lead a movie? Judging by the trailers.
Oh, Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, and obviously, watch what I say. You're single, you're allowed, but Scarlett Johansson, you know what I mean? Johansson. But good news is, Rotten Tomatoes give it 86%. That's good for them. They are picky. They will give the best film in the world like 2% just because they can. They pick it to shreds. But yeah, man. Do you know what Hot Toys are? It's collectible. Have you ever heard of them? They're really, really expensive, posable figures. They're usually about sort of that size or bigger, depending on what you get. No. But they do Deadpool, Deadpool 2, Cable, do sort of Batman, every character you can think of. They've just released Mando one with Grogu.
Nice.
And everyone's going, oh my god, I want it, because you can put him in his armour, you can pose him with Grogu and all this cool stuff. But apparently, if you take his helmet off, you know that final scene where he says goodbye, you can pose it so he's looking down at Grogu and you're like, look sad, man. But yeah, they are expensive, like freaking hundreds and hundreds of pounds. We'll give Ian a call in 2 secs. I'll talk to him about that because he's more Star Wars. Quentin Tarantino is quitting after his next film.
Oh. Yeah.
Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, Django, Jackie Brown. What else? Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh, yeah,
hundreds. Good. Yeah, fucking awesome. Reservoir Dogs, that's another on the list. Yeah, apparently he's quitting after it finally.
He's probably made enough money, to be fair,
he
to retire.
Is going to be loaded.
But
it's pop culture news. Showing off my toy. I'll show my comics later. We're going to pop for a little break, and then we're going to call Ian. You're cool with that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. See you 2 secs. There we go. It's very posh. It tells you recording in progress. Back here with James, live in the man cave for Deadpool Rob's Geek Chat live. Well, it's not really live. We're recording, but
live for us.
Live for us. Anyway, man. Just going to invite Ian in. He is going to join in 2 seconds, he says. How does it feel to actually be
behind the scenes?
Yeah. Does it look bigger or smaller?
No, it's
not that.
Okay.
The room. Before you get any weird ideas, people.
It's it's bigger than it looks on the screen.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not.
I mean, it can fit 2 of us in.
Just about.
Yeah.
I apologise, G, if you're watching. Where James is, your picture fell down. And it broke my Deadpool one that Emma got me, hence the tape.
It wasn't in a fit of rage.
It wasn't. No, I missed it. I will fix it up and put it back. Oh, he's joining twice apparently. There he is. Is he in? Hey, there he is.
Oh, dude.
Oh, he's connecting. Oh, someone activated Siri.
Right, chaps.
Hello, dude. We're recording. How are you, man?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good. I've got James over, man. He only lives down the road, so he's actually here in the.
I feel honoured. I'm like the first person in the geek den.
Yeah.
I know secrets now.
Yeah, man. G popped his head in once. He come like mid when I was recording. He just like whoop, boy, and then went sort of thing. So
he didn't tell me he don't wear trousers when he records.
That's why the camera's always up here. So and I had to actually put jeans on this week. Normally I sit here with my everything hanging out. It's the official thing is called Winnie the Pooh in it. If you're wearing a top and no bottoms, it's called Winnie the Pooh in it. Did you know that?
Makes sense.
There you go. How are you, man? All right. You all right?
Yeah, all good, mate. All good.
What have you been up to?
I just finished watching the football, not particularly geeky related, but it was England, so I thought I'd watch it with the boy, and it won 2-0. That was cool.
2-0.
I heard they won. I could hear the pub from my house.
Yeah, the castle pub's round there, isn't it?
Literally. Again. Yeah.
Yeah, literally where you live, it is just like behind, isn't it? Near enough, so you would have heard it. When I lived down the road, you used to be able to hear all the sort of games and stuff. But But yeah, not particularly geeky, but as long as you're happy, man, and you're passionate about it, and your little lad loved it by the look of it. So
yeah, he's well into it. I say he's well into it. He was kind of playing with his little toy aeroplanes as well, but he was looking at it.
He's there in spirit more than
Yeah,
actual
exactly.
mind. There we go.
I do follow the scores when it's a major tournament.
Yeah,
I do like.
Yeah,
Sort of,
absolutely.
don't sit and watch it, but I like to follow it, keep updated with it.
Yeah, it's nice to know that we can actually do something. England are actually.
Country,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I must admit, when I was in Egypt when they did their Egyptian African Cup, whatever it was, a few years ago, I did support Egypt for that one night.
Yeah.
If I didn't, I'd probably been stabbed out there. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you've been lynched. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Your beard, you've got some serious beard going on in there, man.
Needs a little trim, I think.
Yeah, I think I was saying. But yeah, man, there's a lot of beard going on.
I've been using a lot of beard stuff that I got for Father's Day.
Does it work?
My beard, it's nice and soft. Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah. Got
I used to have some beard oil a little while back, but I ran out of it, never replaced it, and it does make a difference actually. That sort of
I use I get it on Asda. I use that Viking stuff, but that was off Amazon. But then I use this like Gillette stuff, makes it all smooth and smell nice. It's quite nice. Anyway, enough of this. I won't say what I'm. Yeah, enough of this beard manscaping talk. Just want to talk pubes, then we got all day. Right. Anyway, we've been discussing a few bits and bobs. My first question I asked James. I'm going to ask you as well. If you had £1 million right now, but you could only spend it on a man cave. So you could have the Bat Cave, Iron Man's cave, where he's got his arm. Well, not his cave, his workshop, I suppose. Yeah. Whatever you want, you could fill it with whatever you want. What would you go for? Doesn't have to be geeky.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be geeky.
I think, I don't know. It would be kind of like a summer house, I reckon, with a bar in there, pool table, stuff like that. There'd definitely be like a massive TV in there, entertainment unit, surround sound, that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, man.
Big comfy armchair, I think, one of those like recliners.
Lazy boys.
Beer fridge. Yeah. No, that'd be good, I think.
Would £1 million be enough?
Maybe enough? Yeah, I think I would be actually for that. Yeah, I think I could.
Out coverage is right, yeah, man. James went a different route. He went for like a recording studio type thing, or like so you can play all your instruments and your best sound equipment and graphic equalizer or whatever it is and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, man. I think I said to James that I like my technology, so it'd be very technology related. Like I said, but I'd also sort of go for the Batcave style as well, sort of a bit of both. Because I was saying I like the whole idea of Shakespeare's head, but I'd make it something else. I'd probably make it Deadpool's head, tilt his head back, press a button sort of thing, and he farts or something. You go and then the door or something. I don't know. It's stupid because I'm immature as shit.
Fireman pole as well to slide down, haven't you?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Have you seen Marvel's Runaways?
I haven't actually. Believe it or not.
So they've got a little. I can't remember what it is. Something on the desk, something moves, and then they press the button, and it sort of bookcase slides open, and it goes through to a secret tunnel, which goes down into like a big.
Oh, freaking out. Is that any good or not?
I quite liked it. The girls liked it. It's more of a sort of kid-oriented thing, but I quite liked it.
Okay, fair enough, man. You seen it, Ian?
No, it's not one I've watched. There's a few sort of Marvel series I never really watched. There's that one. Is that was a Cloak and Dagger as well?
I turned it off. I got so bored.
Never really watched
it works. Marvel make amazing films, but they're not too good at series. You know what I mean? Until recently, when Disney acquired them, they weren't that great at series.
I like the Netflix one. The Netflix ones I thought were awesome.
Well, Daredevil, it's great. I like Daredevil. What do you see that?
Yeah. I know you weren't a huge fan of Iron Fist.
Iron Fist and Luke Cage, I struggle with.
I quite like
Iron Fist
and Jessica Jones.
Yeah, Jessica Jones, all right. Yeah. Yeah, man.
I
Punish
really
is good. Sorry, Ian.
Luke Cage had some sort of weird, silly bits. Apart from that, I did really like it. Actually, I thought the guy who played him was really good, and Mahershala Ali as well was Cottonmouth. I thought was brilliant villain in that.
He's going to be Blade, isn't he?
Yes, yeah. Honestly, when they said they're going to do a Blade, I was like, it's got to be Wesley Snipes or no one. I actually remember thinking there's only one person who could do an almost good job, and that'd be Mahershala Ali. When they said it's him, I was like, okay, I'm in.
Is he bulking up for it? Because he's quite a skinny dude, isn't he?
I don't know. I mean, he's quite. I wouldn't say he's that skinny. He's quite tall, I think. So he probably looks a little bit skinnier, but he might bulk up a bit for it. But I think we'll do a good job.
Did you ever watch Blade? The original three? Fucking awesome. You forget how good they were.
Yeah.
Really good.
And that whole thing, that's how what's it called? It was the Robert Pattinson trilogy. Should have ended.
Twilight.
That's how Twilight should have ended with Blade.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't discuss that. That was. I don't know what they were doing.
I'm not a fan. I watched the first one, and then I watched half of the second one, which was exactly the same as the first movie, but with a werewolf instead of a vampire. So
I have seen the first one. I've never seen second or third. And one was enough.
yeah.
I've seen all of them. I can confirm they don't get any better.
But this is what's put everyone off Robert Pattinson playing Batman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he was this very sort of, I don't know, brooding vampire.
Glittery.
Yeah. But but that's fine. It was very clearly very popular. It's made millions and billions of pounds, and
teenage girls were swooning.
I don't see it personally. I mean, I'm man enough to admit that if I find a guy attractive, I'll say, oh, he's a good-looking guy. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. I mean, I want to put my cock in his bum. You know what I mean? But sorry, James. But that's why you were here. He was like, damn it, that's why I didn't read my come round. I'm joking, mate. But yeah, he's off. but yeah, that's what put people off in playing Batman. But then you see the trailer. I'll hold my hand up and go, that trailer is man. That is probably one of the films I'm looking forward to the most out of anything coming up.
As long as they don't do another fucking backstory. I know his parents got shot in an alleyway and the pearls fall on the ground.
That's it.
The pearls fall on the floor.
Don't need to see that bit again.
It's true.
Don't need to see that bit.
It is literally well, every reboot, didn't they do it in they did it in Gotham as well. Yeah, it's the same as Uncle Ben, isn't it? Dying in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
We know, man. We know.
What's the thing? It's like with the DC films, like everyone always says that they're a bit hit and miss, but the cartoon ones are always really good. That's because the cartoon ones, they appreciate that most people do know the backstory and they just go straight into the story. They don't do too much build up and just go, here's another character coming. Okay, cool. What's Batman going to do about this one? And I think that's what they need to start doing with those films, is just appreciate that everyone knows most of the mythology now. So just get on with the characters and what's going on.
Well, the thing is, you got all they're trying to appeal to new audiences. So people that don't necessarily know that Batman's parents were stabbed or shot. No, shot, wasn't it, in the alleyway? You know what I mean? Whereas if you are a bit of a geek, you're going to watch all the animated stuff as well, aren't you? Whereas, I think. But
I think there's some things that everyone knows, even if you're not a comic book fan. You know, Bruce Wayne is, and he's Batman and stuff like that. My dad would know that.
Spoiler alert!
Who's Superman then?
Quickly going back to Blade, actually, I remember there was a deleted scene, an alternative ending. Nice, Mike. What's that? An alternative ending to the first Blade film, where they've actually got Morbius shows up, Michael Morbius.
Yeah.
And they were going to introduce him in later films, but for some reason didn't, which is a shame. So I'd love to see Blade and Morbius actually, team or go against each other, whatever they were planning.
They're doing a film about him, aren't they? Soon, I swear.
They are, yeah, with Jared Leto.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer for that.
Yeah. How many characters has he played now? You know what I mean? He's done every franchise going, I swear now. But well, he's all right.
Morbius as opposed to Mobius.
That's it.
Loki.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We all caught up on Loki.
Yeah.
So what happened was, him and Sylvie have escaped. No, they're on that planet.
Yeah.
They've escaped the TVA. They're on that planet. The planet's blowing up from the asteroids, from the exploded moon.
The moon's heading towards, going to crash into the planet.
You got it. They're obviously trying to escape, and it ends. The ship blows up. She walks off.
They're thinking they're fucked.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's next? What's tomorrow? Obviously today for people that are watching this, but tomorrow for us.
TVA's got to show up, and he.
What you reckon?
I reckon, maybe it's going to show up. Just go, Loki, been a naughty boy, come on. And then she's going to have to go, well, I'm fucked either way. And then they're going to go through the thing. That's my personal theory.
Okay.
There's another theory going around that when Loki jumps off the train and he breaks the little time traveling thingy.
Yeah.
Has it actually broken, or has he just showed it as an illusion, as broken, to trick her into telling him stuff, because he finds that when they're on that little walk to the ship, he finds out how she mind controls people. He finds out that the people that work for the TVA were actually people before. They're just variants and stuff, which he didn't know. They was told that they were all created by the timekeepers. So he actually found out a little bit by having that sort of bit of walk, and gained her trust a bit. So possibly it's not broken, and he's going to go,
ping. I don't know. I'm Ian. What do you reckon, man?
Yeah, maybe, or maybe even the ship didn't even explode in the first place. Who knows how big an illusion he's weaving around them? You never know.
Where did he get this power from then? Because when all the stuff was collapsing, he stopped that big thing.
He's always had telekinesis.
Yeah, but not
like.
Why didn't he use that
when he was in the cell and he finds out his mother's dead? And he just goes. All the furniture just goes.
But why didn't he do that against Thanos then? That's my question.
Thanos had a couple of Infinity Stones by then, didn't he? So it probably wouldn't have made any
difference.
I
suppose, yeah. There's too many questions now. I'm so I don't know where it's going to go. The rumor for me, or the theory, is that she's actually the Enchantress, which I said about last week. Judging by the animated series that I've seen and stuff, she does really look like the Enchantress and stuff like that. And it's got this sort of telekinesis and the mind control and all that sort of stuff. I don't know. I don't know.
So I just want to know what her issue is with the TVA and the timekeepers.
That's
what you don't know yet.
Why is she so pissed off?
Why she's trying to bring them down and get her way into the timekeepers and that. What have they done to her?
Is it a trick and she's made all this timekeeper shit up?
No, there's a theory about Kang the Conqueror.
I said that last week, didn't I? The head of the TVA, that's his missus or something, or his sister or cousin or something. I can't remember what it was now.
His lover.
Lover.
Yeah.
But Kang the Conqueror is badass.
They've got the same name.
I can't remember. I did read up on it last week.
Yeah, the woman that's the head of the TVA has got the same name as Kang the Conqueror's lover in things, but then there's something about it can't be her because she got killed in some comic. Sometimes
probably, they've all died a couple of times.
And then Kang the Conqueror had gone back in time to save her, and then blah blah, and then somebody else killed her. And
oh man, Kang the Conqueror. Ian, do you know much about him?
Not a lot. I remember I've got one comic around somewhere, the Fantastic Four comic years ago with Kang the Conqueror, but I don't know much about it.
He is from the future, obviously, and that he's just badass. He's got Stark Tech chair. He appears in the animated series in the comics. He zips into time in this big time traveling chair, like a throne type thing, and he is so powerful. He's got Stark Tech.
Basically from a world where all the technology and stuff wasn't used for weaponry. It was all just used to benefit everybody. There was no weapons and stuff involved. So everything got developed. So he ended up with time travel stuff, and he just got bored and used the time travel stuff to go and conquer worlds.
Nice. As you do.
And he became quite good at it apparently. There is a rumor that there is a theory that he's either killed the timekeepers and is running the TVA, or he's controlling the timekeepers.
So that was my theory last week, is that going to lead into Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, because he's meant to be the villain in that film?
Yeah, I remember someone saying he's going to be in the film.
But then does that Quantumania mean the TVA is actually in the quantum realm like one of the other rumors were? We could go on all day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you get on rabbit hole.
For sure.
No.
Until it's,
but the thing is, as well, this is what I said last week, and that they've done this right. It'll be nothing of these, like the WandaVision and that. Everyone's like, oh yeah, Fantastic Four are coming, blah blah. We're all sat here going, oh, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. None of it happened.
No, exactly. Yeah.
So this is why everyone, like I said last week, and that everyone's got their old comics out, got Wikipedia, got Google up, going, yeah. They've done a good job, man. So yeah. Anything to add about Loki?
No, I don't think so. Really good though.
Other than the fact
like
it is good.
Little fight sequence at the end, just before the ship blows up, and they do the same sort of moves.
Yeah,
The little
Very
they
cool,
look like mirror image of each other.
that's the idea, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
So very well done.
Like, I don't know. I mean, she is a Loki variant.
Yeah.
Are they going to do it? The question we're all after. Are they going to do it?
Is he going to fuck himself?
It is, isn't it? Is it? I mean, I get the whole you love yourself thing. I mean, if there was another me, but a female me, that yeah. If I was single and a female me turned up, I'd be, I don't know. Would you go on? Would you, if a female you that was hot, right? But it's you, but a variant of you, would you?
God, no, way too high maintenance.
Yeah, man.
Too many issues. No, wouldn't get involved with that.
Ian, man, you be honest, man.
No, absolutely not. No, I don't need that sort of black person in my life. That sort of toxic person.
One's enough. How do we know though that they always say there's one person for all of us or whatever, you know, the right person? How do we know that's not like a variant and we don't know it?
Well, yeah.
Let's get your brain juices flowing.
Are we in the Matrix?
Exactly, right? Well, they keep showing that glitches, don't they? That Aussie man reviews or whatever it is. These glitches. There's like a plane hovering, like sinkholes.
Yeah. I'll see. I shared that video. But no, there was a bit in Loki when she, Sylvie, like erases them, and he screams, and it does that voice thing. I was watching a video on YouTube earlier. He does that voice thing, which is the same voice thing as the Matrix dude. When the Matrix dude gets unplugged and he's screaming, it's like, are they in just some sort of
mind,
TVA, like an enchanted or like a Matrix type thing, and that's just them being like unplugged.
We have to wait and see, but they're blatantly going to do it, so we know that. It's going to happen. Yeah, man. Right. Any geeky purchases, Ian?
No, not this week. I've got my my Father's Day mug right here. I've only half filled it, so I don't kill myself.
I know it's your joy. Yeah, man. You put that, it was like that big, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like it is absolutely massive. I've half filled it. It's still like I'm still pouring a kettle for like a really long time. It's still going. It's only half full. It's a big.
See, I like the bigger mugs for cup of soups personally because I like my cup of soup. Yeah. So you can fit it right up and have a nice portion, man. I've got a few geeky purchases.
Cool.
I think I put it on my story. I just showed James the is it NECA or Nika?
I don't know.
I don't have to Google it, man, but it's Michelangelo. I'm just started collecting these now. Yeah. It's my new thing. I'm really pissed off actually because just before James turned up, I was bidding on a Donatello and Leonardo, one of them.
Yeah.
Lost both.
Right.
I was gutted. I was a bit annoyed. I was just saying, James, on the other bit, did you hear Quentin Tarantino's quitting?
No.
He obviously directs, writes, and does all the screenplay stuff. But he's just filming one more film, then he's quitting. So we're a bit. Yeah, we're sort of looking back on the films he's done. We didn't realise it was like Kill Bill, Django, Reservoir Dogs, Jackie Brown, Dust Till Dawn, Pulp Fiction. Yeah, the list is endless. I
love all of those films. True Romance. Get True Romance.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I mean. You don't realise how many he's done, and he's actually been in them as well.
That
was a bit. Yeah, man, he was awesome. Oh yeah, that was it. Boba Fett's ship. Have you seen the news?
Oh, they changed the name because it's Slave or something, and
it's Slave One, which is Boba Fett's ship. It is iconic. It is one of the most popular ships in Star Wars history that everyone wants to have a ride in. But it's always been called Slave One, but they've just changed it. A Lego toy come out, I think it was, or something, and it says Boba Fett's ship, and everyone's like, "Why is it not called Slave One?" And everyone's kicking off about it big time now.
There's the dude that played Boba Fett as well. That's like, gone, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. What? You can't change the name.
It is. If you change the name Falcon to, I don't know what, Enterprise or something, it'd be kicking off, wouldn't you? You just wouldn't do it. Han Solo's ship. You just, I don't know why they would do that personally, but yeah, man.
It doesn't have any kind of connection to to any kind of slave trade. It's just the name of the ship.
I don't know. He hasn't got any slaves, is he? As such, he's a bounty hunter, so he's not really a slave trader, is he? As such, well, he is a clone, isn't he? So he's. I don't know. It's tricky, but yeah, I don't know why they've suddenly done that. Obviously, some Muppets kicked off, going, "Oh, you can't say that anymore," blah blah blah, or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. But it's shit anyway.
Yeah.
But, anything to add, man? Have you got any news to tell us? Anything you want to talk about?
So July is going to be a good month because you've got Black Widow coming out. I'm well looking forward to that one, and also Master Universe is coming out as well. Isn't it? Yeah, looking forward to that. The trailer looks so good.
Can I show you something I'm working on, you two? You might have seen it already. I'm gonna have to squeeze past you, man.
I have the power. He's gonna come in full blown.
Exactly, yeah.
With the wig.
We've got battle cats about to come on, yeah.
It's got the muscles, he says.
Like Dolph Lauren.
Oh, look, he has, yeah.
Oh, my butt. Sorry, James. Yeah, man, you won't be able to see it in here because the lighting. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm actually printing. Yeah, I did put it on Facebook briefly, but I'm working on it. Is a bit beaten and battered at the moment because I'm working on it. But yeah, I've recently acquired the 1987 He-Man Masters Universe film with Dolph Lauren in.
Sweet.
Do you remember that? Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I've got it.
I can't pronounce his name. Sorry, I'm terrible with names.
I've seen him in Ted.
I have. Was he in Ted?
He's in Ted, yeah.
Yeah. Was he in Ted?
No.
That's Flash Gordon, man.
Oh, yeah, I got that wrong. Oh.
He was briefly in Arrow. He was a baddie in Arrow, season 4 or 5 as well.
He's definitely been in something else.
Expendables he was in.
Yeah, Expendables, yeah.
Oh, he's been in lots of stuff. Google it, man, when we talk about it.
He played the Punisher originally as well, didn't he?
He did, yeah. It wasn't that bad, actually. It was quite cheesy, but it wasn't that bad.
So I remember seeing it advertised.
That's all right. Got me, but yeah, I'm sort of really hyped up about it. I used to be obsessed as a kid. I had all the figures, blah blah, and I'm not ashamed to admit it anymore. But I'm on TikTok. I've done a few silly little videos, as we've all seen, but there's a lot of like collectibles on there. People that go around all these Walmarts and places like that in America and find all these toys and stuff and collectibles. This one dude, he's got the whole original series of like. Do you remember the guy? He had the big chunky guy. He moved his chest to like battle damaged. If you remember the figure, he had all that, and I was like, shit! I had all that. You what? Sorry?
Was it Ram Man? That one was it?
I can't remember. I'm awful with names, honestly. But go on, James.
No, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know. What's he been in?
Yeah, Expendables, Rocky.
Rocky, yeah.
Universal Soldier.
Was that John Claude Van Damme?
Universal Soldier.
Aquaman. He was in Aquaman.
He was the. Wasn't he the? Who was? Oh, was he the underwater? Obviously, it's Aquaman. He was the main villain, king or something, wasn't he? Was he? No, he was the king of. What's it called down there? Atlantis.
I thought that was the blokey.
King Nereus.
Possibly, yeah. The guy before him, then I guess. Because his brother was the other one, wasn't it? Matey, from The Conjuring and all that lot.
Oh, Christian Slater, wasn't it? Is it Christian Slater?
I forget his name. He was in Insidious as well. Maybe not Conjuring, actually. Insidious.
I know the one you mean. Yeah, I can picture him, but I can't remember. It's not Christian Slater, is it? No, it's not.
Patrick Wilson.
I can't remember. We'll find out later.
1989 Punisher.
Yeah, Punisher. Ian said that one. Yeah. But yeah, you don't realise how much he's been. But I recently downloaded it. I mean, bought it legally. Sorry. And yeah, I got it on the telly. You still there, Ian? Man, you frozen? Or are you just really good at keeping still?
He's doing a
You doing a what?
Thing from Guardians of the Galaxy.
You guys hear me?
Hey, man! Oh man, you didn't put too bad a face to pose like freeze on. Actually, that's fine. We weren't sure if you were faking it because you were like.
What's his name? Sake.
Patrick Wilson.
Star-Lord?
No, where he stays really still.
Drax.
Oh, you're doing a Drax. Like, I'm invisible. You can't see me.
I love that bit.
Oh man. But yeah, I've legally purchased, of course, the He-Man 1987. You forget how freaking awesome it was. It's the shittest film ever. Honestly, it's shit. The effects, the makeup. But
the intro music was so good. It was like Superman sort of and Star Wars kind of. I would say it was up there. The tune, it was so good.
Yeah,
I used to watch the cartoon.
Yeah, cartoon. But this is Kevin Smith's one that's coming out in a couple of, not long actually, next month. Did you say? It takes after that. So when the original series that we all grew up on finished, this one takes over. He said in an interview, it's going to be. It's going to start off very similar to what we all grew up on, and then it's going to take a big dramatic twist and be sort of completely different. So, yeah. But I thought I might start getting some collectibles in Fantastic Store. They got quite a few bits. They got a Skeletor and like that lion that He-Man rides, lion cat thing, whatever it is. Man. What? Sorry.
Battle Cat.
Battle Cat. Yeah, man.
Cringer, and then he turns into Battle Cat, doesn't he? When He-Man transforms from Prince Adam.
I'll have to download the original. I mean, buy the original series, I think.
Yeah, I've got it on DVD somewhere, I think. Or
have you really?
Yeah, I got that and Thundercats and Dungeons and Dragons.
So, if somebody says Thundercats, what do you say?
Oh!
There we go. We all know it. We're all nerds. See, you were worried you weren't geeky enough, man. You're more than geeky enough. What else, Ian? Man, carry on.
Not a lot of, not really particularly geeky, but I'm quite looking forward to taking Logan to watch Clifford the Big Red Dog. You seen the trailer for that?
I haven't seen it.
Really I saw a picture of the live action Clifford. Yeah.
It's not actually a cartoon I ever really watched, but I just saw the trailer the other day, and it's got John Cleese in it and Jack Whitehall as well.
Oh wow, okay, yeah. They should be quite amusing.
Yeah, and the main character as the dog is, I don't know if you've seen the Christmas Chronicles, but it's the little girl from that.
Yeah. I love those films. Do you know what? Like, I love Christmas films. I've got my traditional Christmas films that I watch with the kids and stuff. But obviously, Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2, like, they're new. But they're really good. I love them.
Yeah, I really enjoy them.
I love Christmas. But yeah, they've got that real sort of Christmas nostalgic feel to them.
Absolutely.
The
evil boy from Christmas Chronicles 2 is the dude from Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
The little kid from Deadpool 2.
The fat one. Fire Fist.
Yeah, Fire Fist. It's him. He's the main bad dude in Christmas Chronicles 2.
Belschnickel.
What is that?
In the Christmas Chronicles called Belschnickel.
Oh, there you go.
Which, if you might remember, Belschnickel was in who Dwight has instead of Santa Claus in The Office. Remember?
Yeah.
Here, Belschnickel is here. It's basically the same character.
I love The Office so much. I miss it. I'm going to start watching it again. I love it.
So
I absolutely love it. But we've run out of time. We've got 10 minutes left. But yeah, man. Anything else you want to add while you're here?
Apart from next month is Suicide Squad, and that's I think I'm probably looking forward to that more than any film this year. I think with James Gunn behind the helm, I think it's going to be such a good film. Suicide Squad, can't wait. Yeah,
like I said, it puts me off a bit because John Cena's in it. I'm just not a fan at all. But it's personal taste again. But it's not going to ruin the film for me. You know what I mean? I'm still going to love the film.
Did you hear his character? He's actually getting a whole series to himself as well on HBO.
Yeah.
Peacemaker, is it? I think. Yeah, Peacemaker.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So yes, I heard, and I don't know yet. I'll see how he is, and he might have improved. He might be all right. I don't know, but I don't know why. I just never. I think because I saw how sort of he was in the WWE or whatever, and that's the sort of time I started drifting off from it. I used to absolutely love it, and then all that sort of started happening with him and all the takeover and change, and I just sort of.
Yeah. And he was so boring. You just win every single time. It's like, okay, we know John Cena's going to win. So there's no point watching that.
It didn't help my nephew, Corey. He is obsessed, or was absolutely obsessed with him, and I used to have to buy action figures, and I'm like, yeah, sort of thing. Yeah. wipe my ass with it first, sort of thing. But no, I didn't really. But yeah, man. But yeah, wicked. Thanks for coming on, man.
It's all right. Nice to see you, chaps.
Yeah. Hopefully, like I said to you earlier when I messaged you earlier, hopefully one day we can all do it in the same room somewhere. But obviously,
that'd be good.
Cows is a bit tricky, and I'm stuck here with the kids, and we'll try and arrange it at night where we're all kid free and we can actually do.
Yeah, absolutely. Mate. Yeah, sort something out.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Give us a bit of notice, and I'm sure we can sort something out, mate.
Yeah, definitely, man. Excellent. I will leave it there. Thank you very much, James. Cheers, Ian.
No worries. Adios.
Catch you later on. Cheers, bud.
Yeah. Have a good one.
How do I stop? There we go. See you later, dude.
See you.
Hi, people. Deadpool Rob here. I may have made a bit of a blunder. Work were going to throw this away, and I just couldn't say no, but Emma hasn't seen it yet, so shh. Oh. She's going to kill me. Welcome to the ending of Deadpool Rob's Geek Chat, episode 16. This is the end, just so I know this for my own personal reasons. What a fucking awesome episode. Had James in with me, man. He's just popped off home. Fucking awesome. I loved having actually physically someone here. Awesome. And then obviously the video call with Ian, which you've just seen. Ian and James, we just sort of bounce off each other nicely now. There's so much geeky, random knowledge flying around, and we get off topic completely, as you saw. Muddled all over the place. Yeah, fucking awesome. I think we covered all the subjects I wanted to cover and some more. I have shown you my... Is it NECA or NECA? I really need to Google what it is. Someone tell me what it is. NECA. So it could be NECA, I suppose. NECA, whatever. But yeah, I need to start collecting more, man. No, I need all 4 turtles. They do this. I was flicking through TikTok and stuff like that, and I saw this guy had this is what made me want to collect it actually. Had the whole set, but he had a Turtles in Disguise one, so they're in their trench coats and hats with pizza, and it's freaking awesome, but it's really expensive. One day, maybe. My other geeky purchases this week, I managed to take a trip to, as I always do on my day off, Fantastic Store. It was Sophie and Gaz this week, so I got to spend a couple of hours with those guys, which was terrific. Saw some absolutely lovely customers of theirs in there, met some people, absolutely brilliant. But they managed to take that next step, and they've got themselves. I've been ordered to show this off, so here you go, Sophie, Gaz, Sarah, Dennis. They have their very own bags. Such a simple thing, but you're walking around town with a Fantastic Store bag. You are one of the cool kids, man. You are one of the cool kids. Sophie managed to get me in the comics I asked for. Thank you, Sophie. Which is in the issue 3 and 4 of Wolverine. Black, White and Blood. Absolutely awesome covers. I haven't opened them yet or read them yet, so I will talk about them next week. I'm going to try and read them tonight or tomorrow. We shall see. But yeah, I'm going to finish that whole series, hopefully. I'm not sure how many there are. But yeah, either way, freaking awesome. In the Fantastic Store bag. And the other one I got, which is a variant. Lots of variants around. X-Men Legends, Nerdy 30 Deadpool, Rob Liefeld cover. I'm not sure what story's inside, if it's the same one I've already got. I'm going to have to open it and find out at some point. But that is an awesome, like I said, Rob Liefeld special cover. Awesome stuff. So yeah, I haven't read it yet, so I will talk about those ones next week. Wearing a Fantastic Store bag. Not really, I wouldn't wear it. It could be a new cosplay for someone. But yeah, thank you so much to James coming round, keeping me company for a couple of hours, man, and being on the show. Physically my first ever actual proper, we had G pop in like for 2 seconds in an early episode, but actual first proper guest was James. Thank you so much, James, you're awesome, man. He is single, ladies. If any ladies are watching this, James is single. I can get you his details. And thank you, Ian, for the Zoom call. Hopefully one day we'll meet up and we'll have an actual common coffee or whatever, you know, just meet up and we can do a little Geek Chat properly. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much, as always, to everyone, James, Ian, everyone that likes, supports, shares, comments, blah, blah, blah. If you've got any Loki theories, comment. If you've got any geeky purchases you want to talk about or discuss, show off, feel free to comment. If you want to come on the show, talk to me. If you want to come over, be part of Geek Chat, hit me up. It'll be funny if thousands of people can watch football and be in pubs and stuff. There's no harm, as long as you haven't got COVID or anything weird, or you're not weird. There's no harm in you coming round and sitting there with me or whatever. So yeah, on that note, guys, I will see you next week for episode 17. Have a good week, everyone. See you soon.